Hello and welcome to another GCSE Computer Science video with me, Mr Goff, for MrGoff.com. This video will focus on the effects of wireless networking on society. As we learned earlier in the course, a wireless network is a network where devices are connected through radio waves rather than through wires. For homes and businesses that operate wireless networks, security can be a concern. This is because anyone within range of the signal can connect to an open wireless network. It's difficult to identify who is on the network, and also data may be intercepted by hackers as it is broadcast through the air. The Service Set Identifier, or SSID for short, is the name of a wireless network. The SSID given by default when a router is first given out will often be the same for all of that type of router. This means your SSID may be the same as one of your neighbours. This could lead to confusion with your devices trying to join the wrong network. In addition to this, a default SSID may be a signal to potential hackers that this network may have weaker protection than others. Adding a password to your wireless network will prevent anyone from getting in that doesn't know the password. For businesses, they might consider what's called a MAC address whitelist. This is where they provide the MAC addresses of all the devices that they want to allow on the network, and if any device that doesn't have one of those MAC addresses tries to join, it will not be able to join the network. Using appropriate encryption on a wireless network will mean that if data is intercepted by a hacker, it won't be able to be read or understood. This will make the wireless network safer. Public Wi-Fi networks are generally restricted in terms of content that can and can't be accessed. Companies offering free Wi-Fi need to make clear the conditions for its use, including not using it to commit cybercrimes or look at content unsuitable for the environment. It would not be appropriate for someone to be able to access something like pornographic websites if they were on a Wi-Fi network at a McDonald's or a local library, for instance, where these things might be overseen by minors. There may also be restrictions on the length of time users can be connected or the amount of bandwidth that they can use. Evil twin hotspots are Wi-Fi hotspots that look like legitimate free Wi-Fi access points, but are actually duplicates. They generally have the same SSID. These are run by hackers to carry out man-in-the-middle attacks. An evil twin can be set up from just about any portable device, such as a phone, tablet, or laptop. The hacker can move closer to their intended victims to increase the signal strength of their evil twin hotspot, making it seem a more attractive proposition than the real Wi-Fi access point. Evil twin hotspots are most common in places with large public Wi-Fi networks. Somewhere like an airport would likely already have multiple wireless access points to connect to, and so it would be harder to spot the evil twin in amongst them. When you connect to an evil twin hotspot, the hacker has full control of that wireless access point. Any data you send goes via the man in the middle, that is, the hacker, so they can observe and steal login credentials for any sites that you visit while connected. In addition to this, hackers may use this method to install further malware on your device. Because an evil twin hotspot still provides access to the internet, it may take some time before a user realizes they've been a victim. This allows the hacker to do more damage. There are several steps you can take to avoid evil twin hotspots. Firstly, always avoid unsecured networks. These are networks that are not using encryption to transfer data. Do not ignore warning messages. If you try to join a network that is not using encryption, you will get a warning message. Think about using your own data allowance, especially if you're going to go to something that needs to be kept private, and think about what sites you would visit using public Wi-Fi. You might also choose to use a VPN so that all your communications are encrypted. That brings us to the end of this video on the effects of wireless networking on society. Join me again in the next video when I'll be looking at the effects of cloud storage on society. Use the resources at MrGoff.com to help you revise computer science, and until next time, it's bye for now.